Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Aza Ainur Salsabila. I'm from class 8F. My study number is 7 and I go to school at SMPN 9 Malang. Here I will share my activities during the holiday to commemorate Isra Mi'raj of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and the Chinese New Year joint life. During the holiday, I went to the village with my father and my sister. Stay tuned. Recount text. Definition of recount text. Recount text is a text that tells about past events or experience. 1. Language features. A. Example of past tense. I went to the beach yesterday. She visited her grandparents last week. B. Examples of sentence connectors. First, after that, then, finally, next, meanwhile, in the end, at last, secondly, and later. J. Example of conjunctions. And, but, because, so, also, however, when, while, therefore, and such. D. Examples of adverbs. Yesterday, last week, 2 days ago, this morning, last year, a long time ago, at the time, previously, recently, and last night. 2. Generic structure. A. Title. B. Goal. C. Orientation. D. Event. E. Reorientation. Orientation. Last school holiday on the national holiday last week in commemoration of Isra Mi'raj of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and Chinese New Year joint life. I had the opportunity to visit my relative's house in Puchung Village, Ngebruk, a small and beautiful village in Malang Recount. This village was home to some of my relatives, and every holiday or during the Eid al-Fitr celebration, my family and I almost always visited them. But during this holiday, only my father, my older sibling, and I went to the village. My mother and younger sibling stayed at home. I went there by motorcycle with my father and my older sibling. This holiday felt more special because I planned to spend time at Ponwatu, a famous fishing tourism spot in the village. Event 1. My first preparation before leaving for the village was taking a bath, then I changed my clothes, and next I had breakfast. Next, I put on powder and wore my hijab while waiting for my father to take out the motorcycle. My older sibling and I said goodbye to my mother, and finally, my father, older sibling, and I left for Puchung Village, Ngebruk. Event 2. We arrived in Puchung Village around 11 a.m. The fresh air immediately welcomed me and my family. The village roads, still natural and surrounded by green trees and vast rice fields, made my heart feel at peace. My first relative's house was in the middle of the village, not far from the mosque. When we arrived there, we were warmly welcomed by my uncle, aunt, and cousins, whom I had not seen for a long time. What I did there was chat with my cousins, then play with him. After that, I ate traditional village food such as fermented sticky rice or tape ketan, putu cake, and others. Next, we visited several houses, including my grandfather's and grandmother's house. I was very happy to reunite with my family there because normally only went to the village during Eid al-Fitr. Event 3. After we arrived at my grandfather's and grandmother's house, my family and I planned to go to Ponwatu, a famous fishing spot in Puchung Village. Ponwatu was a fishing pond located by the river. Besides being a peaceful and comfortable place. Vanuatu was also surrounded by beautiful natural scenery along the way to the fishing spot. I saw many villagers playing their activities, such as plowing the fields, planting seedlings, herding livestock, for example, feeding buffaloes, or just chatting in front of their houses. Even for when we arrived at Vanuatu, I was immediately amazed. The place was so cool with many shady trees around it. The fishing pond was filled with big fish such as tilapia and catfish. My elder sibling and I accompanied my father fishing, but at the time I forgot to take a photo. There I also took pictures in certain areas. My elder sibling was the one who took my photos. After we were satisfied with fishing, my father, my elder sibling, and I took a short break while enjoying mujair fish soup and urap-urap, a traditional vegetable dish sold at Vanuatu. Coincidentally, the owner of the food stall was my grandmother. So when I arrived, I greeted her first. After accompanying my father fishing, she prepared food and drink for us. The food was very delicious, savory, and tasty. I loved that food. The fish was cooked with traditional village spice, making it taste so delicious. While eating, we enjoyed the sound of the flowing river near the fishing pond. The atmosphere truly made us feel calm and happy. Even 5 after visiting Vanuatu, the three of us, my father, my elder sibling, and I continued our journey to visit other relatives living in Puchung village. And every house, I always found interesting stories. The elders told stories about their childhood in the village, while my cousins, who were my age, chatted with me and said they really wanted to visit Malang. I was also invited to the backyard to feed the animals there, such as chickens, cats, pigeons, and others. Even 6, the days in Puchung village passed so quickly. Before going home, I took the time to walk around the village in the afternoon. I couldn't wait for Eid al-Fitr because I really missed riding a bicycle in the afternoon and wanted to go on vacation to the village again. I also saw many things that made me feel at home, such as farmers returning from the fields with toys on their shoulders, children playing by the roadside, and mothers chatting while drying clothes. And this simplicity made me feel grateful to enjoy a peaceful atmosphere far from the hustle and bustle of the city. Reorientation. This vacation in Puchung village group gave me many beautiful memories. I not only enjoyed the natural beauty and the peaceful atmosphere of Vanuatu, but also felt the warmth of my extended family, whom I rarely meet. However, I also felt sad because some of my great-grandparents had already passed away. When I saw old photos from past years, I really missed my great-grandparents when they were still alive. The photo made me want to flashback to the previous years, but that would be impossible. I wish I could meet my great-grandparents again someday. I also hope to return here on my next holiday to experience the simple yet meaningful village life again. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.